In this video, we're going to walk through our warm-up and cool-down. So with our warm-up, we keep it really simple and down to 6 exercises. So the first one we do is a half kneeling hip flexor stretch. So the back toe is pointed down into the ground. Emily is pushing her hips forward, but she's not overextending at her low back. Show what that would look like. So we don't want that. That's what a lot of clients will have a tendency to do. We don't want that. We want the hips pushed forward. Notice her knee over the ankle. If you scoot your foot back closer to you, your front foot. So if clients are set up in too narrow of a stance, you're not gonna feel a stretch in the hip flexor. So we want to start with the foot out in front so that when we push the hips forward, the tibia is vertical, so the knee is over the ankle. We're also in a fairly narrow stance right here. So the leg's not out to the side, it's more directly in front. So that's our first exercise. The next thing we're gonna do is an arm circle. This is very simple, just 10 circles going forward and then circles going backwards. Just nice and easy, nothing really to it. Don't have to get too crazy doing giant circles. The next thing we do is a wall slide. So with this one, we want to focus on keeping the shoulder blades and the butt up against the wall. And then you're trying to keep your forearms up against the wall while you're sliding your arms up and down. We want to keep the reach straight up overhead. And then we're bringing it down to where the hands are about even with the ears. And then the next one we're going to do is a high kick. A lot of times we'll have a client hold on to one of the rails out in the gym or a wall or a doorway. And we're just kicking up nice and easy. A lot of clients will ask, do I have to kick backwards? The answer is no. So we're just kicking up forward. We'll do that about 10 times on each side. And then from there, we'll do a side lunge. 2 options. One would be like Emily's doing, just kind of a freestanding side lunge with the feet nice and wide. The other option would be holding the TRX straps, just to help with the balance in front. The one thing on here that we have to look out for is to make sure that we're set up in a wide enough stance. So a lot of times clients will set up too narrow. We want to set up in a wide enough stance so that they feel a pretty good stretch on the inside of their thigh. And then the last thing we do is what's called a lateral leg swing. Basically, it's similar to the high kick, only now you're just kicking straight out to the side. We'll do this hanging onto a doorway or the wall or a rail, and we're just kicking out to the side, kind of opening those hips up. We'll do that about 10 times on one side and then 10 times on the other side. That is our warm up. For our cool down, we go, actually,